Evening. Thank you for letting me tune in. This is the Coronado Warte Harris Show. And ladies and gentlemen, I know this is like Ripley's Believe It or Not, that you've been in the city jail for 3 years for a yield sign. 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. And not damn, you look like Michael Jackson. You look like Michael Jackson now. That's how long you've been in the city jail for a yield sign. That you look like Michael Jackson after the Pepsi Cola incident. But I tell you, like, you know, this is the first time this evening that I talked on a device that's actually connected to a tower. So believe me, ladies, when I tell you that the feds and the FBI are watching you and listen to everything you do, you think it's a game, but it's not, because for the last 2 hours I've been talking on a device that's totally private. It's not connected to anything, but you was able to listen to all that. I just want to let you know how long the FBI been watching you and following you just this evening alone, for about 2 hours. They've been watching you, monitoring your facial expression when you laughing. Oh, this joker knows something. Oh, when you respond to something. I know what he talking about, girl. He talking about this, see what I'm saying? So these are the things that you should know, you know what I'm saying, but you don't. Even though I've been telling you this the whole time, for the last 6 years I've been saying it, obviously you really don't believe it. But this evening you kind of feel eerie, because that was 2 hours in a row that they was able to monitor you, your responses, what you saying to your girlfriend now. I know what he talking about, child, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So this is the first time this evening that I talked on a device that's connected to a network, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like them though. I'm gonna tell you just like they tell me, you know, you might not believe in communism, like them, but it does exist, like, you know what I'm saying? It does exist. And if you think you better than whoever you torturing, and you in the same government, you're gonna have a terrible morning. That's all I can tell you. Like, tomorrow you're gonna be sad as hell, like that, because obviously you don't understand what communism is. Communism means that you can't do anybody no more terrible than they gonna do you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't exceed that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do anything that somebody can't do to you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing you doing to somebody, they gonna do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you think you finna be going up to the restaurant and going to buy a loaf of bread, you know what I'm saying, without your ass getting goddamn sick as goddamn hog shit, you got another thing coming. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when you get mad about it, man, them white folks gonna be laughing at your ass so good, like, them white folks too. Man, them Koreans gonna be laughing at you so goddamn good, you know what I'm saying? When you get sick, they gonna be laughing at your ass. When you be talking about, oh, my baby, my child is innocent, man, them folks gonna laugh you. They gonna laugh you out of here, like, because what they doing, they examining you today. You know what I mean? They examining you, you know what I mean? They seeing that you don't give a damn, you know what I mean? So when it's gonna be time for somebody to give a damn about you and yours, they not. You better believe that, like. And that's what communism is. Communism is you can't have no more than the neighbor. The neighbor can't have no more than you. You can't have no more. You can't treat nobody more ill than they can treat you. You know what I'm saying? You can't torture nobody, beat them up. You can't shoot nobody up no more than they can shoot your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Same rules apply to everybody, like, you know. Yeah. Well, lay this, like, now. Sad, but it's true. But there is something called sovereignty, you know, and I own that. I own sovereignty. You know, it's just like the Indians and the Native Americans. That was the same privilege I have, you know, man. My rights are reserved for myself. And, you know, you can't really do anything about that, you know what I mean? You got to find out a way to get free, like, you know, all I can tell you. You know, being free it's a privilege. There ain't no doubt about it. Being free is greater than goddamn, man. When I tell you, being free is better than anything. It ain't really nothing. I don't know there's a place in the United States that says live free. How does it go? Live free or die? How does that go? You be better off dead than not be free. That's basically what they're saying. Because if you can see somebody experiencing being free and you never gonna get there, then basically you're a slave. You know? You're really a slave. You know what I mean? And it don't, there's no color to it. You know what I mean? There ain't no color code to it. Either you free or you ain't. You know what I mean? Either you bound or you're not. You know what I mean? Either you have to listen to somebody dictate to you how things gonna be or you don't. You know what I mean? It ain't no way around it. It's either or, like, you know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. There's a real difference. You know what I mean? So, a lot of times, you have the people, they have superiors and they retaliate on somebody that's free, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're dealing with, See, I'm gonna tell you, your kids gonna be able to rap about it and sing about it, that they gonna say, man, I'll never forget that those guys' parents, they was attacking the free man out there all the time. They was attacking him, stealing from him, and doing all kinds of stuff. And they was bound, they weren't free, you know what I'm saying? They was under they had superiors and they chain of command, and they kept bothering this man that was free all the time. When I tell you your kids gonna be rapping about it later now, they gonna say, man, that thing, what they parents did changed everything, the whole planet, even the monarch. Like, they gonna say, even over there where Harry and William at, it changed everything. When them people said, man, they over there bothering a dude that's free, and they ain't even free. Like, I'm talking about they robbing them, torturing them, and everything. So when you might not believe me, like, but it's really changing a lot of stuff. I ain't never said that I don't agree with it, but it's because I'm free. That's why my attitude is like that. You're like, Nardo, why you always like excited and having a good time and making something out of nothing? Because I've always been free. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't, you'd be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't free, I'd probably be riding around in the Caprice, goddamn aiming a Mossberg at y'all, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been free the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You see? My attitude is different. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't act like somebody that ain't free. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that ain't free is real frustrated. They already frustrated because they not free. So when they get a chance to snap, they not gonna be on no walkie-talkie trying to reason with you. They gonna set it off. You know what I mean? They gonna set it off and they'll be in prison. You know? Or either on the run for the rest of their life. You say what I'm saying? So you like, man, how does that man get by now? But your kids, they're gonna be doing that rock and roll, heavy metal, alternative music and rap. They gonna be rapping about this stuff for a long time. For real, like, they gonna say their parents made some bad mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'll be one of them guys to tell you that, yeah, parents do make some mistakes. They do. They make a lot of mistakes, you know what I'm saying? They really do, because somebody told them there was a moral chain of command, but not in a free society though, you know what I'm saying? You see, man, I'm free. There ain't nobody that's higher than me because I'm free. It ain't no such thing as you gonna honor your father and mother. That's theology, you know what I'm saying? That's Judaism, you know what I mean? That ain't got nothing to do with the society that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm freer than you are, you know what I'm saying? I didn't come here with chains on. You did, you know what I mean? I came out free. You know? The thing that's going on is changing everything around you. I'm talking about there's nothing that haven't been changed because of how you reacting. And this nigga's walking around, I don't like him, you know what I'm saying? But just really nothing you can really do about it though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been walking around this thing goddamn for probably way longer than you ever been here, you know what I mean? You just upset because you don't really understand and you really never ask nobody what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You just come out like you just came like a pop out the weasel type of shit. You know what I mean? But you need to ask around, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? All I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see some white people cuss their mama and daddy out, get out of my fucking room, you jerk, you pervert. That's why. That's why they do that, and that's why they talk like that, because they free. You know what I'm saying? they're free. You know what I mean? They was born free. You know what I mean? And their parents know it. Their parents can't talk to them like them Negro. You know how them Negro be talking to? Shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch. You know what I mean? They talk to a little girl like that. Shut up, you slut. Hit her in the mouth and stuff. Don't you talk when grown folks talking. White folks can't do their kids like that, you know? Because a lot of them kids is born in a free society, you know what I mean? A lot of them was born in society. You know what I mean? A lot of Negroes just ain't, you know, I can't tell you. A lot of Negroes just don't really understand it like that, you know what I mean? But a white man will tell you quick, get out of my room, you fucking jerk! Throw a brick at your ass. Throw a brick at your ass, steal your car and your credit card. Have you seen Little Johnny? That motherfucker been on a 14-day hiatus. Nigga smoking Granddaddy, got a goddamn 28 balls in the trunk, goddamn. AR-15. Headed to the Oklahoma City, to the federal building. Get out of my room, you fucking jerk! You see what I'm saying? Well, yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of people say, Nardo, you know, what do you think about it, Nardo? You think, hell yeah, that shit unfair as hell, you know? It's unfair, but guess what? That royalty system, though, boy, whew. Man, when they said I passed King Solomon, babe, I'm good. And that was always a nice little question of mine. They say that this man made more money than King Solomon made, you know? Oh, that's right. So that's why I keep going, you know what I mean? I want to make sure nobody can catch it. Nobody can catch up with that money, baby. Like impossible, baby. The King Solomon might not have been as wise as you thought he would. He probably wouldn't, like, you know? He probably had a Dodge Ram. You know what I mean? I bet King Solomon was a type of food that'll have a Dodge Ram in a Silverado society. Nigga, we live in a 1500 society, you know what I mean? We live in a Silverado F-150 society. These niggas still riding like they down with Baphomet and shit. Man, we killed Baphomet 200,000 years ago. I ride Baphomet to goddamn, I ride that motherfucker like a bike, motherfucker. Man, them niggas so fucking slow, like, nigga, I goddamn dog Baphomet out, man, I dog his ass out for free, like, you know? And I bust that motherfucking cabbage every morning when I wake up. I use that motherfucker for tissue and everything. I piss on Baphomet, he ain't shit, like, you know? You worship him, motherfucker, I kill his ass every day. It ain't a day don't go by I don't kill his ass. I kill him up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I kill Baphomet every fucking day, like that. It's my routine. You see what I mean? Ain't shit you can do about it. That motherfucker tell you, Nardo, goddamn flawless victory, never. Now you see me in Mortal Kombat beat that motherfucker ass every day, like. It ain't a day that been passed by I ain't beat his ass, like. And you around there serving that motherfucker. That motherfucker, that nigga like a fried piece of goddamn tilapia, motherfucker. You worshiping a motherfucker don't know which way he coming or going. That motherfucker got a goddamn, that nigga got a 3-piece combo, nigga. Tilapia, catfish. You around there on your hands and knees worshiping that motherfucker. I've seen that motherfucker through that Whopper machine every morning, man. I send his ass through that Whopper machine for goddamn for free. Make an impossible out of this. I make an impossible burger out that motherfucker, like, yeah. For real. But nevertheless, like, now I know you like goat meat and all that bullshit, but you know, hey, that's you. You know, man.